You are now tuned in to the Brown Brothers and Friends Saturday afternoon talk show. Viewing and listening discretion is advised. But if you're still here, listen at your own risk.
It must be Halloween because here come the spooks.
You have African American rappers saying N-word this and N-word that, but a Caucasian can't.
So say it.
Say what?
Say the word you want to say.
I'm not saying that I want to say it. I'm just saying that I can't.
Sure you can. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Are you saying I'm stealing?
The man didn't say you was stealing beer. Now come on over here and sit down and shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up, Benny. I would tell you to kiss my ass too, but you probably can't find it, you blind motherfucker.
You got candy?
Yeah! I do look like that!
Time to get correctly.
We don't got no goddamn band. We don't need to fucking practice, Randy. We don't need a shit-ass manager neither. You motherfuckers. Y'all just a bunch of losers.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Yeah, we back. You know what? I've been waiting to say this for the longest.
What's that?
It's just me and my brother. It's me and my brother. It's me and my brother, and that's like no other. We finna get on the mic to. Nah, I can't rap, fuck. I ain't gonna do that.
It was good at first, man.
Yeah. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man.
Man, look here. How was your week?
My week was, it was trying.
Trying.
Yeah. No, I had a foot injury. Work was stressful.
We gonna talk a little bit about your foot injury, man, because I got some stuff going on too.
I hate
man.
to talk about it.
Why?
Because the word that goes along with the foot injury, this sounds like it belongs to the dick area. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so what's the word?
Gout.
Yeah.
They fucked that word. It should not be about your foot.
What should it be about?
It should be around about your nuts. Like, nigga, I got gout, man. God damn, man, they're gonna cut it off.
It do sound like something's wrong with your testicles, don't it?
It does sound like
That nigga got that gout, nigga. God
it
damn.
sound like it coming from the roots, nigga.
Gout. Nigga,
Gout.
It didn't even hurt to say it, nigga.
Yeah.
Gout. I look here, man.
They're gonna cut my nuts off, man.
Now, you know what? I gotta talk about that, man, because we getting older now, and I'm tired.
I'm getting all the old nigga shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of old nigga injuries, man. I'm sick of this shit. I don't want, like, man. I'm tired of waking up and just hurting.
Nigga, when I heard of gout, nigga, it was a 70-year-old man who had it. What the fuck at 41 am I getting it?
He said you should not have gout at 41.
Nah, nigga, I still should be outside playing.
First of all, nigga, you too old to be outside playing. If I call your house and your wife say you outside playing, nigga, I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
I should be, man. I should be outside playing kickball or
Nah,
something.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say, where's Lil Will and Lil Richard? They not here. What the fuck is he doing?
Outside playing. I could be playing with the dog or something.
Man, look, I'm tired of these old nigga injuries, man.
Man, you.
Cause dude, I just wake up someday I wake up sometime and it hurts to walk, nigga. It just hurts.
Try having gout.
What? Hold up. What is gout? What is it?
I think it's something about like a uric acid elevation. In your bloodstream, it fucks with your feet. It goes straight to your foot for some reason. I don't know. I just know, nigga, I had it and it was horrible.
You know what I told myself when I was younger?
What?
I said when I get older, man, all I'm gonna do is go enjoy life and try to fuck every day. Now I don't even think about sex. It's like I just try to get through the day. Cause
I reactivated my Instagram and deactivated as soon as I reactivated. I'm like, I don't even want to look at this shit. It's like every picture was a half naked woman. I'm like, come on, man. God damn, I want to see a joke video or something. You know what I'm saying?
Is it bad? Is that how you know you're getting old?
Yeah.
When you just start saying like, yo, go Lord.
Lord, come on. Now. That little girl, no damn way better than that.
You know what I said today?
What?
I did another old nigga thing today. A motherfucker tripped and almost fell off something. You know what I did? I said, mm-hmm. What the fuck is that?
There it is.
I was so mad. I was like, mm-hmm. First of all, every old nigga that done said that, and you know who I'm talking to right now? My goddamn uncles, Shell and Donnie. Because these motherfuckers did that shit they ain't told us shit. We'll fall, hurt ourselves. This will be the first time the shit ever happened.
See, but them niggas was built different because in their 40s, they was still active.
They
I'm not active.
You know what? They were active in their 40s.
That's some home-cooked meals.
I don't know.
We doing a disservice, though. We got to start all over.
What?
Because, you know, our sensitive-ass cast member is not here.
Oh, shit.
Everybody, if you're looking for Papa today, Papa is out with COVID. You know, we wish him well.
I don't think the nigga coming back because COVID is some shit that, like...
I didn't see that last comment he made, so fuck him.
Like, he caught COVID.
Hope you get raped by your pillow.
I hope he gets better because COVID is serious.
COVID
is bad. How do you say that COVID is bad?
Good, COVID is bad.
So I hope he gets better.
Nigga, COVID should have been called gout.
Because you know what? If COVID was named gout, nigga, it would. I think it would have a more impact on some.
I think they would have dropped the bomb on the city that started it first.
Because if COVID had a harder name like gout, nigga, niggas would have took it more serious.
Right.
Nigga, don't go outside. You got gout, nigga. I'm not going to the club, nigga. If I can catch gout, can somebody give it to you? Yeah. No, I'm not catching gout. That's what I'm saying, man. They should have gave it a different name.
Yeah, give it a scary name, nigga.
A scary name. Like, I ain't even finna talk about diseases, nigga, because that's not funny.
It's not funny, but let's go back to these old ass diseases that we getting. Like, that's what I'm saying. The 40s is the new 80s, man.
Nigga,
everybody know it's dying in their 40s, which is getting fucking scary.
Right. Man, like I said before, you should not hurt. Like, I got a pain in my fucking elbow.
Come on now.
That's
the way you said it. Because I got a pain. I'm not a doctor, nigga.
But I got a pain in my fucking elbow that won't go away. It just keeps nagging. Like, I don't know if I did it at the gym. I don't know where the fuck I did it.
Might need to get that checked, though. Seriously. Because that could lead to, like, a heart attack or something.
Don't say that. I done had one of those motherfuckers
Yeah, nigga, but sometimes... The thing is with the near-death shit we done had, you don't know it's coming, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fucking trick thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a heart attack. You said you were walking in a parking garage.
Yeah.
When it was dark, and next thing you know, you passed out. To me, it sounded like a nigga snuck up behind you with a white cloth and put you on down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened after that.
Everything went black.
But me, on mine was really fucked up. Because I'm sitting here at my desk at work, strolling up and down my phone, ain't thinking shit wrong with me. I'm like, man, I need to get to work. I need to go ahead and start doing some work. Go to type on my keyboard. I can't type shit.
This nigga got dyslexia.
I'm like, what? He can't type. What? What? What is wrong with my voice? Hello? Someone pat my back. I go tell my boss, I'm like, hey man, I can't type, nigga. He's like, what? He like, you fucking with me? I'm like, no, I'm not fucking with you, man. I'm serious. I'm like, I can't type. He like, type my name and say I'm an asshole. It took me 10 minutes. I'm like, while I'm doing this, I could be dying, nigga. But it
The
took me.
man.
You and that. Billy. Woo! Billy. Woo! Billy an asshole. Hey, you need to go to the doctor. You think? Did the motherfucker let me drive home?
We all let you drive home.
Right. So I get home. I jump in the motherfucking car. My wife already waiting on me. She's like, you okay? I'm like, I guess not. You know, everybody's rushed me out. I get to the doctor's office, and the lady behind the desk didn't make it no better. I said, ma'am, I'm here because I just lost all ability to type. I don't know what's going on. She said, oh. I'm like, nigga, this something they done said on the news that I ain't hear? So they all rushing and panicking. They rolled me back there. They ain't told me shit. Just hooked me up to EKG machine, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, I'm telling Lil Will, there ain't shit wrong with me, son. I'm good, man. I'll be out here in a minute. About 10 minutes later, right? What? Can you hear me? I'm like, I can't talk for shit. I'm like, oh, here we go. What happened? And it wasn't until the day I was released, they told me I had a stroke. I went 11 days not knowing what the fuck wrong with me. I'm sitting there crying in the bed like, what's going on? But man, yeah, these things, man, we keep coming up on, man, heart attacks, strokes, motherfucking gout, nigga. We done been through it, nigga. We done been to a war on our own. It's Vietnam and it's us, nigga. Like, shit. And when we die, they gonna put our name on a fucking book. These niggas went through some shit. And it was year after year. William Brown had a heart attack. Richard Brown had a stroke. William Brown had foot surgery. Richard Brown had gout. God damn, what is wrong with them niggas? Stay away from football. I sound like I had a stroke right there. Stay away from football.
Because that wasn't supposed to be.
Huh?
Oh, shit. And we not making fun of it, nigga. We just been through it.
We've been through it, man. I could joke about this shit now.
Oh, my God. And that's so crazy, though, man, because you got mad at me. You said, nigga, don't have anything else happen to you.
Man, I'm serious. It's like one after the other, man. That's some bullshit. Like when you had that second heart attack, I said, here we go. I said, I'm finna have another stroke.
Was you scared?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was on P's
so
and
hold up,
Q's.
you wasn't scared the fact that I had one. You was scared
You
the
was
fact.
already at the hospital, nigga. You was cool. We all know about the second heart attack, nigga. That nigga turned into the Undertaker. Y'all should have seen the shit, though. This nigga passed. First, the little girl turned into a motherfucker from Predator. The big man has fallen. Who the fuck are you talking about? I'm sitting in the damn little marketplace, and the girl running there, she said, big man has fallen. Bitch, is this a code word? Bitch, are you finna blow this motherfucker up? Big man has fallen. Okay, who is big man? And that's when the other girl came in and said, your brother has failed. I said, how the fuck he fall? I said, this big dumb motherfucker, let me go see. I had to put my shit down. I see this nigga over here on the floor. I'm like, what's wrong with him? You know what I'm saying? He's not responding. He's breathing. He's not responding. Then out of the blue, this nigga just raised straight up. What the fuck wrong with you? So I thought he was bullshitting. Evidently he did have a second heart attack. I was like, damn, man. Second time he done had a heart attack, I thought he was bullshitting again. The third time, I'm going to believe him.
That shit wasn't funny, though, man.
Every time we get fucked up, it's funny. We've been like this since we were kids. When I did that flip off the bike, laying on my neck, you laughed.
You know what, that's pretty fucked up, too, because every time something serious happens to us, we laugh at the shit.
Right.
We don't see if the motherfucker's okay. We laugh.
But that's how the world is now, man, with the phone, pulling the phone out. Niggas be getting shot. Oh, shit. Oh, he's shooting the shit out that nigga. Nigga, call somebody.
I don't understand that, man. Like, And it's crazy that you say that because that happens so much.
Yeah.
It happens so much, man. It's like motherfuckers will sit there and film whatever the fuck is going on, and they will not call the authorities for nothing. If I'm getting robbed, nigga, please call help.
Right.
Call somebody, help.
Don't film it.
Don't film it, cause nigga, I'm not at my best when I'm getting robbed, nigga. Especially, nigga, I might be crying. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, nigga. I'm begging for somebody. I'm like, oh god, I might shit on myself. I don't know, but please don't film it. I don't want to watch the shit over.
Don't film it, nigga.
And then Channel 5 is gonna play the shit over and over. Oh, this just in.
You gotta watch it. This guy is 6'1". He's a big guy, but the guy brung him down all the way to his knees. And viewers' discretion advised. The words he's gonna say is gonna be really not for children to hear. Hey man, please don't try to suck your dick.
What? Wait.
Hey, nigga, cut the camera.
Hold up. Now my phone is ringing. Hey, did you see your brother? See my brother do what? It's on Channel 5 and 2 right now. Nigga, you can't go back to work after that.
Right, nigga, I gotta move states.
No.
Nah, you gotta go to another country.
You gotta go to Mars, nigga. You can't go.
Motherfucker aliens up there gonna be like, nah, nigga, we don't want you up here either. Nigga, you sucking dick for nothing.
like nigga, they was not gonna kill you. Oh my goodness, it's too much shit. Fuck camera phones, nigga. Seriously, fuck them. I'm tired of that shit.
Should have been got rid of that shit, man.
It's too. It's
I don't
too
even
much
use
evidence.
my camera phone.
When was the last time you took a picture of your phone?
I don't know. That's a good question. I guess I'm an old nigga.
You know what? You absolutely right, nigga. Because it's shit motherfuckers doing with their phones. I don't even know how to do it.
Yeah. Like filming the moon. I don't have no interest in going to the moon, you know. So
it's so much stuff that you like, dude. And I'm really telling my age now because, dude, I just learned how to work TikTok, like making the videos and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just learned how to do that. I can't do anything on Instagram.
It done got to the point now when anything that's electronic or has to do with internet or anything, I just go straight to my oldest son. I'm like, hey, Will, do this. I almost got that boy to do something for me for my job.
For real?
Yeah, because I was like, man, I can't figure this out because we got a new way to sign in, and we got to go through all these steps to get it set up. I like, man, I just get my son to do it.
Damn, that's what's crazy? That's now. Can you imagine how this shit's gonna be in a few more years?
Like when I'm 50?
This
thing is just elevating fast now.
Right.
Every year is something new now. It wasn't like that in early on in life, man. It was like we would get something new probably 5 to 10 years down the road.
I'm gonna take this. Really gonna tell our age. All right. Think about when we was little. It came out with Atari, right?
Right.
The next generation jump was Nintendo.
Right.
Look how long Nintendo lasted.
For a while.
Then maybe Sega Genesis.
Yeah, Sega came out.
Then that look how long that shit lasted. Then PlayStation. Now you
had like Cube, Super Nintendo, and all that shit that came through the
True
3DO. 3DO. Well, we ain't gonna get into all the
but I said that to say this. Hell, I haven't even gotten out of my goddamn 40s, and we done had 3 goddamn Xboxes.
True statement. They making Xboxes like video games.
Right, I'm like, dude, the technology, the way shit is going, it's like one after another. And then let's talk about the cars. Nigga, I never thought you could plug a fucking car into the electrical socket and charge that bitch up. Now, like you said the other day, you're not getting a lot of mileage out of that charge when you charge it up.
Man, no, because I sit there and watched them when they was doing the study on it. And the dude had the new, because I wanted to do the Hummer. That's electronic. I wanted that one. And I seen that they did a study on it. Dude had to sit there for 41 minutes while he's traveling. 41 minutes go 19 miles.
Nah, fuck that.
I'm like, come on, dude. He gonna have to pull over at another stop in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, what if you driving through Arizona?
And that motherfucker just die.
Right.
But I put a solar panel on the top of that bitch.
That you gonna have to. It's got to be solar powered, nigga. There ain't no, and that's my biggest fear traveling cross country, is running out of gas in the middle of that desert.
Yeah, because I can't walk.
No, not out there.
Not out anywhere.
No, I can walk, but there's nothing there. And it always seems like nobody else is traveling at that time.
That'll be my worst thing, that my car break down. Right there in the desert.
That's fucked up.
Right. At least gas, somebody might come through and might spare you some out of their car. But break down, was somebody has to come fix that bitch?
Ooh.
Nah, you're done.
I don't even want to think about that. Nigga, that's horrible. That'd be my luck, just going cross country, and if your shit just breaks down. What the fuck would you do? You know what? And they always tell me you better have AAA.
It's going to take AAA
It's going to take them forever to get out there.
They probably call you and say, man, we can't go out there.
Right. Ain't no way in hell, man. That's one of my biggest fears, man. I do not want to break down in the middle of the fucking desert, man. And I'm not even finna travel cross country.
Right.
Even when I lived in Texas, I wasn't finna drive to California.
No. Anyway, I go now, if it's going to be a long distance, I'm going to fly.
Yeah, I mean, that's your best bet, man. I mean, and lucky for us, that we ain't gonna talk about that, but that's what I would do. I would just fly, because flying, and I used to be scared to fly.
I was too. I remember the first time I got on an airplane, one of my buddies had to push me on there.
Really?
Yeah, Joe Payne.
You was that scared to get on the airplane?
Yeah, I wasn't that scared, but I was like, man, this might be the last time, nigga, I'm on Earth, nigga, get in this plane, man. So I'm like, dude, I don't know if I need to get in here.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny about flying. Now, I've flown quite a few times now, so I'm used to a lot of shit that happens. But when turbulence hit, and a motherfucker ain't used to it because that's their first time flying,
Right.
Turbulence is not fun.
I've been through it.
Because it makes that plane do some shit that your body's not ready for.
Just don't have to shit. When you hit turbulence, nigga, because it's coming.
Dude, turbulence, when it jerks that goddamn plane, and you feel like that plane's going down, man, that is not a good feeling.
No, it's not.
And you can see, like, we was coming back from New York one time. I think I told you this story. And our cousin, he was on the flight with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the turbulence hit that motherfucker, and I mean, it hit that motherfucker hard.
Who grabbed who hand?
The motherfucker grabbed my arm and looked me in my eyes. Like I was like, well, what the fuck can I do?
Save him.
I can't save you. Nigga, if that motherfucker go down, guess what? Make do. You better make peace with everybody.
Start repenting.
Right, because ain't shit I can do. And that's, I think that's the thing that we take shit so for granted that you don't even really think about that shit.
But they made a plane where if it ever was going down, it has a big parachute. They just ain't put it in I guess I won't say
commercial flights.
Yeah, I guess I won't say rotation. They just ain't put it out there yet. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that. It's in like the little small planes.
No, it's in the commercial planes, man.
Really?
It's in the big planes, yeah. Talking about 200-something people.
I haven't seen
Just
that.
a whole area where you sit at, and before it go down, you're supposed to fly like over land, empty land or water, trying to steer it over that way because it's waterproof too. And you steer it around that way, and the pilots let it go and jump in there with us, and shut the door and let it happen. You go up in the air and plane go his own place, but they ain't never put it in there because I guess it costs too much to make.
I'm gonna tell you now. If I'm riding on a flight and the goddamn pilot just jumps back in and sits down with me and say, well, here we go. I don't. So let me ask you this.
But you got to realize the way the kids are now, that's probably what's going to happen.
What?
'Cause these kids now don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about shit. You're going to see a lot of different shit when we get older. Because they don't care, man. Unless they just wake up one morning and be like, okay, I got to start caring about everything. You know what I'm saying? But right now, when you watch these little motherfuckers, they don't care about nothing.
These new kids are different, nigga. I don't know what the fuck happened, what took place, or what transpired, but these new motherfuckers that are born, the way they handle shit, the way they act, they don't have no...
Too pampered. And it's our fault because I pamper the hell out of my boys.
Is it the fact they too pampered, or it's just like they just don't have no... It's like no repercussion for the actions. Nothing. It's like they just don't. I don't know what it is. It's like they don't think. I mean, let's get it. We did some dumb shit.
Yeah, but it's trial and error. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through the ups and downs, man. That's why I be trying to instill in my boys that, hey, man, you're gonna have some fuck ups in life that you're gonna have to, make up for. Mm-hmm. And that's with relationship, finance, everything. But what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to steer you through the way where you don't have a big fuck up. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have a fuck up. Because you're going to get out there on your own, thinking you're grown, and you're going to start doing shit off the wall. And then you're going to fall in hard times, and you need to be ready for that. Because most people can't handle it.
Man, well, we was just talking about that before we got on air, man. Like, cause, I mean, dude, that we was not supposed to make it.
Nah, we fell on hard times early.
Early, like, dude, the way we would sit out there, man, it was like, dude,
it was like old school.
Man,
so you turn 18, get the fuck out.
Like, dude, and I mean, the crazy thing is, we wasn't even bad kids
at all. It was, and it ended with a fight on your terms and on mine. I mean, you didn't fight back. I did, but you know, that's how you left during a fight, and I left during the fight. So you know what I'm saying, like, and left with nothing.
Right.
I was just telling my wife and my youngest son that the other day. That time I left, I just remember all those cards I had in the big old chest of baseball, football, basketball.
Yeah.
And how much it would have been worth. But since we got into a disagreement, I don't know what he did with them. And he probably threw them away, burnt them out. I don't know what he did with them. But, you know, imagine how much money was in that chest coming today, or I could have passed down to my boys. Just because something that we got into we didn't agree about. You know what I'm saying? So, man, just like I said, trial and error. I wish I could do all over again. I would never fought my dad, but no, just no.
Well, I mean, like, I think I mean we really it was a fucked up situation for both of us,
right?
And I you know, because a lot of people don't even realize that. I mean, when like my senior year, man, I like, dude, motherfuckers didn't even know what the fuck I was going through. Like, man, man, cause dude, I didn't know what the fuck I was finna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I still had to go to school.
Right. I mean, it was the same with me. I was, even in high school, I was dealing with, you know, cause I always loved my brother. So I was always hurt by anything that happened to you. Like, even though, you know, with our dad, what y'all two was going through at that time, your senior year, was my freshman year.
Yeah.
And I was seeing what was transpiring with you. I'm like, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I had to live with that too and go to school and act like there was nothing going on. And then when it came to my senior year, I had that. Plus, I had a little girl on the way.
Yep.
Plus, I had a little girl with a woman that didn't give a fuck about anything about me. Because when I did get into it, my dad, she like, so what you finna do? I'm like, dude, just take me to my grandmama's house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can do that. I'm like, what the fuck? You supposed to be my girl. You supposed to have my back. You know what I'm saying? So once I lost all that, she went her way anyway. But long story be told, everybody that know us thought I cheated on her, but she cheated on me, so that's why we broke up. But, you know, so I had to deal with that, breaking up with a girl I thought who cared about me, and losing my child. You know what I'm saying? So now she'd been brainwashed. But long story short, you know what I'm saying, I had to go through all that, plus deal with what I'm going to do next.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a scholarship to Kentucky that I threw away, you know, didn't go take that. Should have took that, but I didn't. I wanted to be home with my child. So I'm sitting there with no job, no car, no money. Not even stressed, though. I was never stressed. I don't know why. I should have been, but I never was. But like I said, long story short, from there to now was a big leap. And all I needed, for my opinion, was a good woman to back me up, which I prayed for, and I got. So therefore, that's the reason where I am now to this day. Thanks to her parents, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just watching her dad interact with his family and run his family when I stayed with them for a short period of time helped me learn how to really grow up and guide my family. You see what I'm saying? Right. So when I got my own household, and I was able to guide my family and be financially stable, it was due from me watching him. You see what I'm saying? So it's all good now.
I think what did it for me was just getting the fuck away from Nashville. I think that really helped me just, man, like leaving Nashville and going out, and you know, because it was a lot of times like I didn't want to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because I was every time I left, I was enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. You know what I'm saying? But I always end up having to come back home. But I think that's what like made me grow up because I didn't really have nobody when I left. You know what I'm saying? When you're in another place, man, you don't. It's like you can't depend on nobody else but yourself.
I kind of learned that when I was at Cumberland, Cumberland University. When I was there, by myself, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still mad that you didn't know that you could eat.
I didn't. I went a whole week without eating.
You did not know that you had a meal card.
No. I mean, Bubba would bring me something back. You know what I'm saying? That was my across the hall roommate. But he'll bring me something back, and, I eat that. But, no, that whole week. Man, I went to practice and everything.
I know you was miserable that week, man.
I wasn't, man, because I was used to it.
Really?
Yeah, I used to do that in high school. I would go forever without eating. Go to practice and everything.
Man,
I eat something like a cookie at lunch. That's it.
Really?
I didn't get no money in my senior year.
Man, it's just amazing to think about, like, what you did and where you are now compared to where you came from.
Yeah.
And Kel, she even mentioned, like, she's been on her own since 18. I think a lot of that, man, it just teaches you how to hustle and how to get out here and go get it.
Yeah.
Because, man, if people really knew what the fuck we was going through when we was in high school, like, dude, because, man, I wasn't wrapped tight at all. My head I was fucked up in the head.
I'm just saying, just a good thing I was a man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I was female, I'd probably been selling ass.
I don't think it would have came to that.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Yeah. I'm not even going to go that route. I'm not even going to go that route because, like, somebody else said that women, they have it a lot easier than men because they always have options. I'm not going to say that, though. I'm not going to say that.
You be sexist, man.
But, I mean, but I will say this, though. Especially in this social media age, and like these influencers and all that kind of stuff, it's a lot easier for a woman to be a social media influencer than it is a male.
Oh, yeah. Man, if you got any kind of body or any kind of looks about yourself, man, all you got to do is throw a bikini picture up there and motherfuckers going to flock to it.
Oh, dude.
Man and female.
Yeah. Like, for especially a guy my age trying to get into the social media thing, it's like, man.
It's hard, man.
It's hard as fuck. It's like, dude, like, especially being a stand-up comedian, like, in this age, with the attention span the way it is now, like, dude, it's crazy. Because
I be seeing some little guys that they so-called say comedians, and they jokes don't be funny at all, but it's funny to the people who are watching, which is the short attention span kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just too old to understand the joke. I don't know, but yeah, I'm used to the old school lyrics, you know what I'm saying, as far as comedy goes, like storytelling, you know what I'm saying? But the attention is so short, they don't want to hear a storyteller.
Yeah.
That's why you see people that go to Dave Chappelle and them shows is of age, you know what I'm saying, is mature. Because we can sit back and watch that shit and understand it and laugh at it because it's funny. You know what I'm saying? But nah, they want some motherfucker just saying nigga this and fuck this and making fun of people. And that's comedy. No.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, it is what it is, man, and people are going to gravitate to what the younger generation is gravitating towards.
Right.
That's what I guess is people are buying, and that's so that's what they're going to put out. But it's some cats that are coming up that's pretty funny, man. I done seen these some younger cats. I mean, I'm not knocking all of them. Some of them motherfuckers, I'll be like, God damn, that shit is horrible.
Right.
But some of that stuff, I'll look at it, man, and I appreciate what they're trying to do. I haven't seen what was that show that Nick Cannon used to do? Wildin' Out.
Wildin' Out.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but some of the clips they've been putting on, that's kind of gotten watered down to me, man. Like,
yeah, I used to watch it. It was interesting. You know what I'm saying? It had some good funny people like Carlos Miller that I can get behind. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen his stand up and he's real good. I like him. That's like my favorite person on there, on Wildin' Out. As far as my favorite part, that's about it.
Like I said, I mean, but I guess I just had to sit down and look at it a little bit more. But you got to think about it like this: when we was coming up, man, we had shows like Comic View, Def Comedy Jam, and all that kind of stuff. They don't even have that anymore.
Right. So
I mean, it's just they don't have shows like that anymore, and I think that's hurting. I think that's hurting. this generation a lot as well. They don't have a lot of stuff that they had when we was younger. You know, to now it's like everything's social media.
Right.
People don't even look at cable anymore. I mean, cable TV, that's gonna be a thing of the past.
And I think that's why they charge so much for cable TV, because a lot of people are just going to like streaming now.
Yeah.
So therefore, cable is not needed. Like, I cut mine.
I mean, when's the last time you actually watched a movie on cable?
I haven't. Once Hulu did what they did, you know what I'm saying, live TV, sports, and all that.
and that's so crazy, because I remember you be like, damn, this movie finna come on. I gotta be at home by this time because that's when the movie come on. I want to watch it. Now the movie come on when the fuck you get home.
Yep.
And you stream it. Now that's what I'm saying, man. It's so crazy.
I can always catch the show when I want to watch it without commercials. So why would I go to DirecTV or Comcast? I use your internet, but I'm not finna use your motherfucking cable.
See, man, I guess that's the part of being an old nigga that you be like, well, I kind of.
But what I say now, I'm happy Hulu and them doing that shit. Fuck them motherfuckers. Because they've been charging us so much money all these years, and now they ass getting played out.
You saw a cable?
Yeah. Getting played the fuck out.
I can't say nothing. Because I'm like, dude, fuck cable, because cable never plays what you want to see anyway.
Nah.
I remember I used to be so mad when a movie that I wanted to see would come on, and I would miss it, and that motherfucker wouldn't come back on again for like 2 weeks or something like that.
Right.
Now I can just look at what the fuck I want to look at when I want to look at it.
And that's the part of life that we love. That's why we say fuck cable.
Man, dude, you know what? There's a lot of things that I think this new generation needs to experience.
Like what?
Dial-up internet.
Oh shit, no. I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
Fuck that. I think they should have to go through that.
Man, because sometimes shit don't connect. You got to go through that whole...
If you ain't never heard that dial the way it sounds and it pisses you off, you know how many times you had to connect before the motherfucker actually connects?
Right. I used to love trying to get on College Crib, man, and couldn't get on that motherfucker. Like, man, what's up with the internet, man? I'd be pissed.
Dude, they need to go. They need to experience that. They need to experience not having the internet everywhere you go, like on your cell phone. Nigga, remember we had cell phones that were just cell phones.
You know what I wish they can experience?
What?
I wish they can just go back in time and grow up in the 80s or the 90s when it was a single couple, if you would. Like it was just one boy and one girl. You ain't have no side nigga, no side chick, nothing like that. And you experience heartbreak for the first time. I just like to see what these little motherfuckers will do.
Nah, these niggas will kill themselves. Nigga, cause you know how hard that was, nigga? Like, dude, okay, the first time you got a heart broken, nigga, that shit hurt, nigga. I ain't think about that shit.
Right.
And it usually happens in junior high.
Yeah.
I think that's when it usually happens. Cause junior high is around a good time where you older, but you ain't old. You know what I'm saying?
Mine
like,
ain't happened in junior high, but
when enjoy that?
high school.
High school?
Yeah.
Well, cause you think about elementary school, some bullshit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, you like me, I like you, boom, boom. Yeah, that.
Right.
But junior high, this first time you go to a fucking dance, nigga. For us, it was. You know what I'm saying? So, like, junior high was like, okay, you changing classes. You think you older. You know what I'm saying? You getting a little taller and shit. So, you actually think you actually think you got something.
You got a girl too?
Yeah, you actually think you got something.
Your homeboys was always the one to get the girl first.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they always had. I don't know why the fuck that was, but I never.
Well, I hung around motherfucking pretty boys. You know what I'm saying? I was a jock, man. You know what I'm saying? I had niggas like Jeremy Stewart. You know what I'm saying? He was getting all the girls. So, you know, I was hanging around them. They like, man, yeah, I'm finna date such and such, such. So I'm like, man, I ain't dating no fucking body. What's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? And then when I started, shaping up, you know what I'm saying, I was starting to get looks. I was like, shit.
I could never talk to a girl back in the day. I couldn't. I couldn't say shit. Cause I was nervous as fuck. I don't know what the fuck I was nervous about.
Right.
Cause I think once that got into my head that all they can say is yes or no, then that's when I was like, shit. Hey, it's 50-50.
Right.
But back then you couldn't tell me that, and I was so scared of of rejection.
Every guy is.
I was so
Every guy
afraid of
is.
it because man, there's nothing like. And the crazy thing about this, half the niggas that's laughing at you probably get rejected too. But nigga, it's nothing more embarrassing than trying to ask a girl out or just ask her for her phone number and she be like, no, and everybody be like, oh, and that shit hurts, nigga. And see, now motherfuckers they're recorded. You know, they're
Yeah, you get laughed at and shit on the internet. That's why it's really
so
scary now.
you know, it's probably harder now.
Yeah, it is harder now.
Because you know,
Everything is recorded.
I didn't even think about that because like even if they try to like what they call it sliding in somebody's DMs or something like that,
Right.
even if they send a message, that shit is there. You can't even hide that.
Right, and they'll post that shit too.
Damn. So yeah, it might be harder.
Yeah.
Damn, these little motherfuckers got it bad.
Yeah, but I still like to see them go through a heartbreak.
A heartbreak.
Yeah.
Cause man, back then, nigga, getting a phone number was man, nigga. If you got a phone number,
Man, you fell on top of the world, man.
do you know the joy of getting a fucking phone number? Like getting a phone number was fucking great. Like a lot of motherfuckers, and you right, bro. A lot of them ain't gonna never experience that because the shit is so. I mean, everything is. All you gotta do is send a friend request now. Like, I mean, that's all you gotta do. You send a fucking friend request. But back in the day, you had to earn a fucking phone number. You had to earn that shit. Nigga, getting a phone number was better than. Well, it wasn't better than that, but it led to it.
Led to it.
It led to
Led
so,
to it.
So, nigga, it's like when you got the man, when you finally got the nerve to say, okay, I'm finna do this shit. I'm finna get the number. And nigga, we ain't even called yet. You just got the number.
Right.
Calling was a whole different level.
Calling was hard because you don't know what to say. The first thing is they be like, "Hey, what's up?" Just mean it to what's up. What do you want? I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Oh my God, the first time I ever called a girl on the phone, I called and I hung up.
Did you?
Yeah, because they said hello and I just hung up. That was probably the most bitch move you could ever make.
Right.
I didn't know what the fuck to say. What the fuck am I calling for? First of all, I don't have a job. I don't have any money, and ain't no way I can come pick you up. What are we finna talk about other than school?
Right.
I don't know what the fuck to talk to a girl about.
Not in junior high anyway.
Right. But I got the number.
Yeah, I got football practice tomorrow. Yeah, then I got English class first period. What you got?
Yeah, that class hard, ain't it?
Yeah. Just sitting there like a big dumbass
This
jock.
stupid ass motherfucker. Like but ain't really nothing to talk about.
Nothing.
So after I finally talked to her, I think the first thing I talked about was I said, I'm finna watch TV. What you watching tonight? And they told me what they was watching. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Have you ever seen this? And I don't know what the fuck was on. I was probably talking about A Living Color or some shit like that.
Right.
And we was talking about something. We laughed about that shit. And after we laughed about that, I was like, well, I'll see you tomorrow. And that was it.
But it's funny that you say that, but yet y'all stayed on the phone all night till one of y'all fell asleep.
And you didn't want to get off the phone.
Right.
Now,
So what the fuck were we talking about?
I have no fucking idea.
Maybe it's like what Kel said. Kel said we'll wait till back then we didn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
So
No,
you couldn't wait till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, she's talking about.
But you had your own phone though.
No, but what she's talking about you had to wait till 9 o'clock when the minutes were free.
Yeah.
That's when we all started getting cell phones. But yeah, back then when if you had your own fucking line.
Yeah, you had your own line.
Oh nigga, that then you was the shit. That was like having a cell phone back then.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't got to worry about somebody picking up the phone saying get off the fucking phone.
Right.
Which that's another thing kids ain't never gonna experience no more.
But I never had my own phone.
But wasn't nobody really just picking up the phone back then either.
I mean, you had your own phone though.
I mean, but that shit didn't last long.
It didn't.
It did. I had my own phone until we got a nuisance.
A dictator.
Yeah, a dictator in our house. You know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm not speaking on step parents because some step parents are cool. Some step parents they come in, and they pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That wasn't our experience. We had a motherfucker, and I'm gonna say this because like this motherfucker did. she would do shit and try to paint this picture like she was like the greatest motherfucker on earth. Behind closed doors, she said some of the most evil shit.
Yep.
Like, she said some of the most downright evil ass shit.
And she waits our dads at work.
Yeah, and she would wait till our dad was at work and would say some of the most downright low down, evil, dirty shit. And then she would want to make it seem like we were just the worst kids ever. I'm gonna say this on the air, and because I've never really just said it, but I'm gonna call her a bitch right here on the air because I can't stand the bitch. I don't like nothing about her, and I've told my father this, and there's nothing that he can say to change my mind because this motherfucker said some shit to me and did some shit that I would never forgive him for.
Right.
I won't. No, you know what? I'll forgive it. I won't forget it. But I'm gonna say that because first of all, you come into a situation, and people, and for anybody who's just not tuning in, I'm talking about my step parent. I'm talking about my step parent, and not my step. I'm talking about the bitch that my pops married. You come into a situation to where you married into, and pops had money.
Yeah.
Pops had money. You come into a situation where you was like, okay, I'm finna come in here and I'm finna try to dictate and make this mine. I want to take down all their mama's pictures. I want to get rid of anything that reminds them of their mother. And I want to just move myself into this and just take over.
Sound like the government.
And Pops allowed the shit. You know, and my thing is, you know, to each his own. It wasn't my house, it was my daddy's house. So he could do whatever the fuck he want to do. You know, I wasn't going to be disrespectful. I wasn't. Which is why my brother said I never fought my father back. I could have kicked his ass. Probably. I don't know. Back then, he was crazy. But I never would fight him back. But he threw me out the house. Oh, it was 17 going on 18.
Right.
With nothing. While I was still in high school.
No knowledge, no money, no nothing.
With nothing. As a matter of fact, as soon as he stopped collecting money for us, as soon as the check stopped coming, because that's when we had to go.
Because when you graduate, it stops. That's exactly what
so when he stopped receiving money for us, that's when he kicked us out. He kicked me out first, and he kicked my brother out. So when they couldn't collect any more checks from me and my brother, we had to go. Now he wants to sit here and play victim. Why my sons don't call me? It's not the fact that we don't call you. You want me to come around and you want me to kiss everybody's ass and make it seem like they was good parents. I'm not going to do that. We did well without you. My brother's doing great, has a beautiful family. We both striving. We both doing everything that we set our minds to do. So the bottom line is, I can't sit here and act like none of that shit happened. And I'm not gonna be fake. I can't go around. I can't stand to talk to your wife. I can't stand to look at her, and I just don't want to have anything to do with it. And I'm perfectly fine moving on through my life without ever seeing them again. And that's how I feel about the situation. Now I know my brother. He's more forgiving than I am, and he probably wouldn't say none of that shit. But I just don't care. I mean, because motherfuckers done said ill shit, and I put it out there. I don't hide anything. If I don't like somebody, I don't have to be around that person. And I'm not finna fake and act like I want to be around somebody when I don't.
I think the main reason I opened up to it is because what my uncle told me. He said, man, you only, you know what I'm saying, that's your father. You still have to respect him. No, my other uncle didn't agree, but I'll let you choose who it was. But, you know, he told me, you got to, honor your father, man. So therefore, I let my father back in my life. And, yeah, me and my dad have been cool here lately, but I don't too much associate with his wife, So, it's just me and him. That side of the family, all I want to talk to is my dad. That's it. I don't need to talk to nobody else. I don't need nobody giving my number out to anybody. I don't need nobody calling me. I don't need it. Just need to talk to my dad. That's it.
And the reason being for that is because me and my brother, and I we say Shell and Donnie a lot because had we not had these two people in our life, we would have been fucked. I mean, cause
I know a lot of listeners like I don't know who Sheldon Donnie is.
That's our uncles, and man, if they we spend a lot of time with these men because even when we were younger, you know, they came over there, they showed us how to do certain things in the backyard, how to build ramps, and all, just stuff that boys do. You know what I'm saying? And even when we was going through all this bullshit, they still had our backs. And that just goes to show you, because they didn't take a lot of money. It didn't take nothing. It just took time.
Yeah, time.
It took fucking time and effort, which is what they gave us. Which is why we still talk to them each and every day when we get a chance to. I mean, shit, I've been working so much, I ain't had a chance to go over there, which I need.
No excuse.
But it just took time and effort, and that goes out to anybody who has children or is raising a child. It doesn't take a lot of money. It just takes time and effort.
Right.
Cause a child, if you genuine and you spend time with a child, they gonna remember that shit. Regardless of how long ago it was, they gonna remember it.
I think we should call this show Reflection.
Reflection?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because we're reflecting on on how we catching up with the old nigga diseases. With heart attacks, gout, and all that shit.
Nigga, you got gout.
Okay, nigga, you had a heart attack.
You had a stroke.
Okay. So I done had the worst of both. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. We ain't trying to compare and see who's the worst. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to, you better than me because you had a heart attack. No, we ain't doing that. Even though I'm tougher. But, anyway.
I'm not finna go there.
Why not go there?
I'm not finna go there. Okay, so, all right, even going back to the heart attack, that shit, it fucked me up. It was. You want to come up there, you want to get mad because I can't walk yet.
You had a heart attack. What's wrong with your legs?
Nigga, they wanted me to get up and started walking. I was winded. Nigga, I couldn't walk as far as they wanted me to walk. You getting mad and yelling at me was not going to make me walk any further.
Because you can walk, man. You can walk. It's all good, man. You had a heart attack. Your heart is back beating. Now, the blood is flowing everywhere it needs to flow. Therefore, you can move. Okay?
Why were you getting frustrated? But that's why I don't understand.
Because I didn't want to see you hurt, man, okay? I wanted you to walk.
So
I wanted you to
tough
be
love
good.
is what you're saying?
Yeah, I wanted you to be tough. What coaches do? They yell at you, right? Get you motivated. Get your adrenaline pumping. I was trying to get your adrenaline pumping so you can get up there and walk and get the fuck out of the hospital.
All right.
Okay?
I appreciate that.
When they asked me to walk, I got the fuck up out the bed and stroll around that motherfucker. I even asked, do you want me to run? That's because I'm a tougher motherfucker than you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So don't compare.
Okay. So when your ass had your stroke, and you was, you know what? I'm not even finna talk about it. First of all, he was sitting up in the bed. He had some paper and some markers. I don't know why they gave him some markers.
Because I went all the way back to kindergarten, nigga. You had to struggle, you go all the way back. You got to start up.
This nigga wasn't
I'm serious.
He wasn't writing. He was using his fist to write.
I'm dead serious because I would say my ABCs, and I would always leave out G and shit. What was it? I was finna say C, but that's the last letter of the alphabet. If I left that motherfucker out, just put me down. But it was G and something else. And then I left out 9, counting to 10.
When I walked in that room and I saw a blank sheet of paper and you had markers and you was writing letters.
And I had to get my writing ability back for one. And I had to make sure I can do my ABCs. And then I couldn't even sign my name no more. I was fucked up.
Look, and people, I'm going to tell y'all like this. This is some bullshit. I'm probably going to hell for this. But when I walked in that room and I saw that blank sheet of paper, and them fat markers, and he said, "I can't write my name." I wanted to go out the room, cause my thing is, man, like I didn't want to laugh in your face. All right, I didn't want to laugh in your face, but when you said you couldn't write your name and you didn't know how to spell it, And
I knew how to spell my fucking name, Will.
No, you didn't.
See, you always want to add
No,
shit.
you didn't.
Come on now.
So you can spell your name.
I can spell my name, Will.
When you was when I came up there to see you and you had the markers, you could spell your name.
I couldn't write it, but I could spell it in my head. I knew it, Richard. I knew how to do that, but I couldn't.
It took you time because you didn't want to fuck up. Look here, bro. When I came in the room, you could not write your name. Right.
I
You
just said that.
You couldn't write your name.
Right.
All right. I took it as you not knowing you didn't know how to spell it.
See, you didn't know. Knowing is half the battle.
I apologize.
All right, then, man.
I shouldn't have laughed at you.
I wasn't weak.
You wasn't weak.
I wasn't weak.
And you also killed a spider.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not gonna tell that story on air though, cause I ain't telling that story on air. No, fuck that. I'm not telling that. Cause that shit, that to this day, I don't know what the fuck you was doing.
I wish I can do that, relive that all over.
I don't.
I wish I could. I would just let that fucking spider fall on your face, fucking bite you. You wake up in a hospital bed. Nigga.
But I stayed up there with you though.
Yeah, you did. I appreciate that.
I stayed up there with you. I didn't want you to be up there by yourself.
Right.
But you're right though, man. These fucking injuries and these illnesses and stuff that we done had, man, is fucking ridiculous.
It is, man.
But it's part of growing up and getting older.
It ain't part of growing up. Motherfucker go all their life without a fucking stroke and a heart attack. But we get it.
I still don't even know what causes a stroke.
High blood pressure, actually it's a blood clot that goes up to your brain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fucking dangerous, dude.
Oh yeah, it could lead to aneurysm. And
Right,
everything.
that's fucking dangerous as fuck, man. Like, dude, man, grace God, basically.
Yep,
grace God.
Only thing is, I caught it in time,
man. And that's another thing too, man. Like, cause I had a coworker today. He was talking about he just got high blood pressure. He was like, man, I ain't even finna. I was like, nigga, take that medicine.
Take that medicine.
Hey,
is
that part of being old now? Did you tell niggas to be like, take your medicine?
Hey, as my homeboy used to tell me,
what's that?
Take your old man candy. you got to pop it in there, man. I'm telling you, else your ass gonna be somewhere in a box.
Hey, man,
and not know how you got there.
Do you be embarrassed to pop out your pill?
Nope. No. I do it in front of everybody. I
used to look at that shit.
I'd be like that old lady on cruise, still alive.
But I used to look at that shit. I'd be like, damn, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I used to look at that, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm using that shit.
Yep. I got kids, man. I at least want to be here till they grown. They're not gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's crazy when you start thinking about shit like that, though.
Yeah.
Cause back when you were younger, you didn't really think about like life, nigga. You like as a kid, you didn't think about life. You just thought about getting up, going outside, playing. That's all you thought. But when you get, I think I
think when I used to hear that saying all the time, every day is a blessing.
Yeah.
I took it for granted as a young man.
Yeah.
But now that I'm getting older, I'm seeing people that I hung with, people I went to school with, people I went to work with, falling off.
People we played ball with.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Big Sean.
Yeah.
But people I didn't play ball with, like Will said, that are falling off in their 40s and early 50s, man, I'm like, what in the fuck? When is it going to be my turn? You know what I'm saying? I done went through all this shit already. You know, I'm like, man, every day it's a blessing.
It is. It is, man. Every day is a fucking blessing, man, because, dude, you never know. And I think when you, like I said, it hit me when I had that brush with the heart attack. I think that's when it really hit me because I was like, dude, I could have went to sleep and never woke up again.
Right.
So that's
like you've been home instead of at work, it could have been worse.
Oh yeah,
because you already been asleep. That's the same thing that was with me. If I'd have been home and just laying in the bed, not knowing I couldn't type or nothing, I just would have went back to sleep and never woke up. So, you know, God put you in places for that to happen so you can catch stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like he always walk you down a road. You just got to take it. I could have called off work that day and just chilled at home and died. But, you know, I went to work and survived. Thank you. It's my job.
I'm glad you came to work because I'm glad because, for one, I'm glad you lived. But I'm glad you came to work because that is the greatest story ever.
not knowing how to type, nigga. That shit was hilarious to me.
Man, hey, I'm telling you.
Man, dude, it's you said a mouthful today, man. Just thinking about all that shit. That's crazy, man.
It's a reflection, man.
Yeah, it's good. You know what? Good show today, bro.
Thank you, man.
Damn good show.
Thank you, Kels, for joining with us and having a conversation with us, telling us all your trials that you went through as a young lady.
Oh, tell Cal and Karis we said happy belated birthday. And once again, man, we do want to shout out Big Sean, Big Truck, man. Man, may he rest in heaven, man. Dude, he was a great friend, man. Great dude. He was always a joy to be around. And, man, he gone too soon. He lost his battle with cancer, and God called him home, man. So prayers go out to his family. And for those who didn't know him, he was a really, really great dude, man. And, man, he's just gone too soon, man. Gone too soon. But, man.
Kels, you need to come on back into the show, sit down with us, have a conversation.
Yeah, you know what? If we talking about health and everything, man, for people who don't know, hey, holler at Kels, man, because she got some things going on, man. She will whip your ass back into shape. That's the Barbell Barbie, man. Hey, go holler at her, man, because she will get you in shape in no time, man. But, dude, we are actually finna get out of here, man. We done did our hour for the day. And, man, my brother's got to get something to eat because he ain't, hold up, before, you ain't ate meat in what? When was the last time you ate some meat?
That ain't the way to put it, but okay.
Because you've been doing like just vegetables.
Yeah,
and stuff,
man, I've
right?
been doing vegetables. This carrots, celery, broccoli. You know, the vegetables I like. I don't go all above and beyond and get all kind of vegetables. I don't like that shit. I might eat some cucumbers or something like that, but you know, I just started doing that, trying to slow down on my meat. I eat meat one time a week. You know what I'm saying? Like on a Saturday when I know my wife's going to be off, we can go out and get something to eat. But throughout the rest of the week, I don't eat nothing but, you know, vegetables and fruit. And I got some protein bars that I eat for meal supplements. And that's it.
When you go back to the gym?
Not no time soon. I got to get myself ready because I got to help my son. I'm going to go back to the gym. It's going to be probably the next month. Because, you know, I just got over gout right now, and I'm trying to still get my foot healed. So I'm going to start doing some stuff in my garage now that it's getting warm.
I'm back in that bitch Monday.
And then I'm going to go up there with my son because he wants to max out. You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
You know, he tried me in my gym, you know what I'm saying, with the bench press, and I had to show him who daddy was, you know what I'm saying? So.
man, hey, man, like I said, I'm going back in there Monday, man. I'm really finna hit it hard. Now that my foot is feeling great and it's healed and everything.
You see what I'm saying, y'all? His foot was fucked up first, then my foot started fucking up. Every time something happened to him, it's like we Siamese twins, man. Sick of this shit.
Man, but with that being said, man, we finna get out of here. Hey, enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. Go out there and have fun, do something fun, all that great stuff. But until next week, man, we are out of here. Peace. Oh, hold on, bro. Hold on. Because if we don't do this real quick, man, Papa, get well. You know, the show was done without you, you know, but hurry up and get over COVID, man, and get well and hurry back in the studio. I guess that's something.
I always stay sick, dude. It's like he's always sick.
But say something nice, because you know if you don't, his feelings get hurt.
Man, hey, Papa, we miss you, man. Almost couldn't even do the show without you.
That's some bullshit.
Okay, I'll try to make it good.